States' commitment to South Korea is ironclad and immutable. And under President Trump's leadership, I know our alliance will even be stronger. Our nations will be safer, and the Asia-Pacific will be more secure. Just in the past 2 weeks, the world witnessed the strength and resolve of our new president in actions taken in Syria and Afghanistan. North Korea would do well not to test his resolve or the strength of the armed forces of the United States in this region. We will continue to deploy the THAAD missile defense system as a defensive measure called for by the alliance and for the alliance. We will continue to evolve a comprehensive set of capabilities to ensure the security of South Korea. And as our Secretary of Defense made clear here in South Korea not long ago, we will defeat any attack and we will meet any use of conventional or nuclear weapons with an overwhelming and effective response. Strategic patience has been the approach of the last American administration and beyond. For more than 2 decades, the United States and our allies have worked to peacefully dismantle North Korea's nuclear program and alleviate the suffering of their people. But at every step of the way, North Korea answered our overtures with willful deception, broken promises, and nuclear and missile tests. Over the past 18 months, North Korea has conducted 2 unlawful nuclear tests and an unprecedented number of ballistic missile tests, even conducting a failed missile launch as I traveled here for this visit. The era of strategic patience is over. Earlier this month, President Trump met with Chinese President Xi at the Southern White House. The 2 leaders noted the urgency of the threat posed by North Korea's weapons programs, and each of them reaffirmed their commitment to a denuclearized Korean Peninsula during that meeting on April the 7th. They also committed to fully implement UN Security Council resolutions and to increase cooperation to convince North Korea to abandon its illicit weapons program. It is heartening to see China commit to these actions, but the United States is troubled by China's economic retaliation against South Korea for taking appropriate steps to defend itself. The better path would be for China to address the North Korean threat that is actually making such defensive measures necessary. Now, while issues like that remain, the President and I have great confidence that China will properly deal with North Korea. But as President Trump made clear just a few short days ago, if China is unable to deal with North Korea, the United States and our allies will.
First of all, I strongly censure and categorically reject the convening of a briefing of the DPRK nuclear issues as another abuse of the authority and the behavior of double standards and a violation of the DPRK's sovereignty by UN Security Council, acting on the instruction of the United States. As everybody knows, nowadays, the United States, without hesitations, perpetrate military attack and threaten at the sovereign state while claiming the peace by strength. The recent U.S. massive missile attack on Syria that tells you well of it. The United States is disturbing and the global peace and the stability and insisting on the gangster-like logic that its invasion of the sovereign state is too decisive and just and proportionate and contribute to defending the international order in its bid to apply it to the Korean Peninsula as well. The United States introduced in South Korea, the Korean Peninsula, the world's biggest hotspot, the huge nuclear strategic asset, seriously threatening the peace and security of the peninsula and pushing the situation there to brink of war.